Alright, let's see. Oh, did I press start already? What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to another energy read. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. There's some truth coming out about an Empress in reverse. Could be a Taurus, a Libra. This may be like headline type of energy. Could be someone that's upset. It could be someone who's upset. Possibly because they got rejected, or they may be upset by someone that they rejected. Somebody's upset. Somebody's mad. But it feels as if it's opening them up. Okay, that's, I don't know. Maybe someone could be angry, but whatever they're angry about, or however they're dealing with their anger, whatever they're saying, it's like opening up the lines of communication. And I feel like it's between someone that you're like romantically, or they're romantically entangled. Yeah, the sun. It's a friendship mostly. But someone could have romantic feelings. Maybe it's a friendship and the romantic feelings were rejected. Someone could have felt some type of way about that. But overall, they're happy. That's what I'm getting with the sun. And the Knight of Cups, they're happy. They are ready for romance. They may still have like a crush or be romantically interested in you, even if this is somebody who walked away from you or someone who rejected you at some point. Or either they're like in and out. They're back and forth with their feelings. But I don't know. Something is coming to light, or something is coming out, or something is being expressed, but it feels as if it's just bringing a lot of joy and happiness. It may even be stirring up romantic feelings in somebody. It says success, optimism, vitality, fun, and truth. That could be like the natural energy of somebody with the Empress in reverse. It could be that this is their truth. This is their truth. But they could have been in a space where they were pissed off, and justifiably so, with the Ace of Swords, and maybe they didn't care, or they spoke about this, or they spoke on this, or this is just being witnessed. Maybe it's how someone is dealing with a romantic situation after leaving it, or after being left, or something like that, after rejection. A Libra, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Taurus possibly, or an Aquarius. It's an Aries moving forward. Someone's about to take action. It's balanced. Someone's going after something. 3 of Wands. They can see. They can see what they want. They can see what they're headed to. Someone has vision and they feel optimistic. They feel excited. There's excitement. And there's something really beautiful on the horizon, but it looks peaceful. It just looks like the next logical step. It looks like kind of what you already knew. If this is you, this Aries energy, this is what you already kind of knew or what you felt. Somebody is acting based on inspiration, but the inspiration is coming at the perfect time. Like, it's right when they're balanced enough to feel as if this is exactly what they want to do, and they're like excited because the energy or the momentum is building. It's like making it easier. It doesn't. So I was getting like with the Empress in reverse, somebody could have had resistance because they felt like they were being pushed or forced into something. And I feel as if somebody got their balance, or they took control of the situation, mostly by not resisting, by actually cooperating, or taking something as if it was like supposed to be to their benefit. So they took it as it was supposed to be to their benefit, and then it ended up being to their benefit. Okay, that's actually pretty masterful. Like, you could have actually turned around the situation. The power of your mind could have been very influential here. What's the Empress in reverse? This could be a mother. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. It has to do with family. It has to do with family, how much you invest or how you invest or what you invest and when you invest it. Somebody is very well-rounded, even when they're temperamental. The Empress in reverse. Someone has like a really strong foundation. Likely whatever it is that is going on within this person, especially with the Empress in reverse, I feel like this person's going through a transformation, a rebirth or something like that. What's the Empress in reverse? One more. Oh yeah, see? Definitely. So they already pretty much felt that things were going to turn around, likely before they even hit the ground in whatever energetic space they were in. The Empress in reverse just kind of says they're not in the mood to be empathetic, although they could be. They are choosing to care about themselves. They're choosing to take everything that the Empress gives to everyone around her. Empathy, acceptance, genuine care, nurturing, you know, just energy, love. They're taking all of that and giving it to themselves, and everybody needs to do that at some point in time, but I feel like somebody did it at the exact right time. And it's not just strengthening them, but I feel like it's fortifying a new foundation or a baseline for their whole family line, or for a whole family. It's interesting that it's the Empress in reverse. Maybe this is just because you are the dominant divine feminine, if this is you, but you're operating in your masculine energy and you're doing it for yourself. You're taking care of yourself. So this is an Empress or a divine feminine. I don't feel like you're in a connection. I feel like you're single. I feel like you're single, and I feel like you are taking on both the divine masculine and the divine feminine role at the perfect times in your life. You are aligning, and things are working out successfully for you because you're playing both the roles that you need to. This is integration, wholeness, alignment. I mean, you could be playing a juggling act. You could be going back and forth. I don't know how it's being done, but whatever you're doing, likely continue. Because with the Ten of Pentacles, this means stability, security within, within your family, within a business endeavor, your finances. Like, your physical life is, you're growing your physical life because you're pouring the energy that you typically harness from your spiritual work. You usually harness that energy and you give it to everyone around you, which I feel like you also do because the Ten of Pentacles is in the upright, so you value or prioritize your family life. But you are also taking the time to pour that energy back into yourself. So I'm seeing like that that recycling symbol, okay, or emoji, the green recycling symbol. It's like you have to pour back into yourself. You have to, if you want to like physically manifest and self-actualize the best version of you, the best version of your life. Like, you deserve to have the lifestyle, the living conditions, the people, the surroundings, whatever your dream life is. That's what I'm getting. And it's the Six of Wands. Somebody is getting there. Like, you may be at, this may be the beginning. You may be at the very beginning of literally, you just laid the floor. You just laid the new floor. You just laid the new carpeting down. And you're getting ready to build on top of it. You're getting ready to create a life for yourself, but not just any life. It's the one you really want. The Six of Wands is like, maybe it's the one you've seen in your dreams. It's the one you fantasize about. It's the one that you see on TV, the one you make Pinterest boards for, the one that you just got all these ideas, but you are like grounding them. You're rooting them. They're becoming real. What's the Knight of Cups? That's heavy for Leo, Virgo, Taurus, and Libra here. There also could be some new information from a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra that's really helping. Possibly a Sagittarius here. That could also be rebirth energy, Phoenix rising energy. Someone could be going through a transformation just because of news, or clarity, because somebody's truth. Someone gave them their truth, and that truth could be giving new ideas to this individual. Okay, the Knight of Cups. This is definitely a Scorpio here with death and the Knight of Cups. Oh, what is this? Somebody, this, what is this? The Death and the Knight of Cups. Heavy Scorpio energy. Could be a Libra too. Where are you? Like, this person is going somewhere, or they're taking action, or somebody is taking action towards you. Someone could be taking action towards you, or it's you that's taking action towards somebody, but you're leading with your heart. You're following your heart. You've got these emotions, these feelings. I also feel that you had some insecurity or doubt, or you were indecisive, going back and forth. That is petering out. You're getting rid of that, or you're facing that. Or this is the end of the version of you that goes back and forth about what you want to do in your love life, or about how you feel about what you want. I don't have Judgment, but that would be another Scorpio card. That's crazy that you would get the Knight of Cups, death energy, which is necessary. Every ending creates a new beginning. It's the ending of an old relationship, the beginning of your single life. It's the ending of your single life, your bachelor, bachelorette energy, and the beginning of your, what do you call it, commitment era. Or you could just be going from not dating. Someone could be going from celibate to just getting back out there. Everything has to have an ending to have a new beginning. But Judgment is the card where you finalize your decision. And that's all Scorpio energy. I don't know why I never really paid attention to that till now. But maybe that's something. There's a transformation process definitely going on in relation to a Scorpio or a Libra in their love life. And it has to do with following their heart. Following their heart, and that may not be typical. That's not their typical energy. Not to say that they don't, understand their emotions. They're actually very emotionally intelligent, but they don't like to lead with it. They don't let their heart rule their decisions very often. But maybe that's something that this person is now getting. Like, this is a rebirth into someone who trusts their heart enough to be able to see through indecision, to be able to make a solid decision or choice. What's the Knight of Cups and the Death? The Knight of Cups kind of look like the Six of Wands to me, so definitely it looks successful. You also have a yes here on the Knight of Cups. The Fool is in reverse, so you're not leading with your heart. You're just listening to it. That's what I'm getting. Someone's getting ready to transform their love life. It could be with the Scorpio or Libra. They're taking action, or they're choosing to walk in that direction. They could be deciding that they're ready to date again, or that they're ready to take things to the next level with someone in particular here, or even restart or start, you know, over new with someone new. But it's not about falling in love. It's just about, I feel like this person loves themselves. They're just open to love. They're ready to love. They could let love in. They're not emotionally unavailable. They're not leading with their heart, but I do feel as if their heart is definitely pointing in a certain direction. Let's put it that way. So they're listening to what their heart has to say. What's the sun? The Wheel of Fortune. This is beautiful energy. Heavy Leo here with the sun and the Wheel of Fortune. Fixed energy. So it could be Scorpio as well, Taurus, or an Aquarius as well. Wheel of Fortune. So somebody's happy, and this is going to enter a lucky time period for you. Usually it's the other way around. You get lucky and then you get happy because you got lucky, but, or that's the way it looks anyway. It's kind of like the chicken and the egg. But if you ask God, if you ask Spirit, if you ask Source, the universe, the law of attraction, it would say that you had to be whatever it is that you receive. Like attracts like. So your energy, you're happy, you're optimistic, you're honest. So honest does not mean that you're happy all the time, but happiness could be your baseline. And you're honest otherwise, like authentic. So you may feel your feelings fully with the sun. You may feel your feelings fully. You may even perform your feelings. Some people do that often, especially with Leos. Yeah, because this is festivity and then triumph too. So you may have been liberated through something, which could, you know, have you acting out. Okay, so it's not typically like, I don't know, people usually think like, oh, only good things can happen to you if you're really nice and really kind all the time. But that's just not the truth, because sometimes being kind and really nice can make you really dead inside, really angry inside, really hurt inside, really suppressed inside, really locked up inside. Like it can cause a lot of issues emotionally and mentally where you're not aligned, you're not even in your truth. As a matter of fact, it can make it difficult for you to stay grounded, for you to actually be fully immersed in your reality. So I feel like somebody is feeling their feelings fully. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. What was I saying? I don't know, but authenticity, that's what I was getting. Even if it's got you being childlike, you could be going through acting out, honestly. I'm just thinking about some of my teenage eras when I wasn't a teenager. But it's like that kind of, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Being a child again, childlike, you know, you brush things off. Ooh, a toy. I don't even remember what I was crying about. It's good for a time period, especially if it's something that you don't even have to go back to. A lot of times letting it go means it can come back to you when you're in a better space to deal with it or to see the truth and clarity of it. So it could be like your flippant attitude or your letting go that is actually the best case scenario. I also feel though that somebody is extremely grounded too. So you do want to be careful with throwing caution to the wind and being like a child, because you could miss out on some key details. But I feel like somebody is doing it all and doing it well with the Wheel of Fortune. So you're being like the total package here, and there is something that is coming into your life, and it's like literally destiny. It's a fortunate event, a turning point. And it's because of your decisiveness. It's because of your clarity. It's because of your light. Like you sent that light out, or you gave that light, and it's coming back to you. Thank you, baby. It's coming back to you. He just came and hugged me and gave me some kisses. Um, but I've been actually just talking about that. Oh, hi, baby. I was just talking about that earlier today. Like, when you're going through things, don't give your children your heart because your heart is heavy. Give them your light. Okay, ask that their burdens be given to you and that your burdens be given to God. Don't give your child your burdens by giving them your heart. It feels like it's safe, and it is. It's safe for you, but it's a burden for your children to carry, and that's not a burden that they should have to. That's for adults, you know. Especially because I got somebody single here, you know, so your children could be like, they really mean everything to you, you know, but you want to give them what is of value. And if you go back to like remembering when you were a child, people who emotionally dumped on you or people who used you for like emotional support, it can be mutually beneficial when it is, but you want to pay attention to how it's affecting the kid. You'll know if it's good for them or not. And when it's not, like that means you need to detach, pull back, and pour into yourself. Honestly, start dealing with yourself. Start loving on yourself. Get yourself back to optimal health, and then give your heart, you know, to your child. But they can get the light all day long. That's just feeling free, authenticity, do your thing. There's nothing to worry about. Give them that freedom. For me, it's not. It's just seemed like it's common sense. Like if I'm feeling sad, and I always tell my son, okay, if we can't pull our emotions together, just get in the bed. But if I'm feeling sad, I'm gonna get in the bed. And what difference do it make to me to take all of his burdens and all of his worries? I literally tell Spirit that anything that's bothering that baby, just give it to me. Dump it all on me. I'm cozy in the bed. I'm healing. I'll heal all his issues too. Let him feel free. Let him do whatever he wants to. And I'm gonna get up and make sure that I do whatever he needs me to do and whatever he wants me to do. But I'm also going to take whatever time he doesn't need me to pour into myself. So that is a lesson with children, but that is a lesson that will serve you well in any relationship. But the sun energy does usually have something to do with children. But anyway, something is going right too. That could be as well in regards to your children. Something that you have been pouring into or investing in. This is something that is taking a turn for the best. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a lot of things about to go right. This is somebody getting ready to enter a very abundant abundant and fulfilling time period in life. And that's maybe after stagnancy. Especially Leo could be your sister sign. Aries as well, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Oh, I have Pisces on here too with this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this could be, someone could be finally ready to move forward. I feel like an Aries could be detaching here and finally ready to move forward. There could be someone who is like, there's an argument or aggression here. Somebody's moving past that. Could be like some kind of emotional back and forth or some kind of petty banter that was going on between a male and a female. That's getting ready to fall out. Somebody was afraid. They were like afraid of putting their ego down or afraid of allowing somebody to teach them something or to show them something. Whoa, the King of Pentacles and the Justice. Somebody, okay, so I feel like whoever it was that was stagnant and was resistant to someone's help, they're now moving forward and getting what they want or getting what they need, and it's because of their humility. They're like being blessed, or this is karma moving in their favor. They're getting some kind of, there's karmic balance or justice, or this could be a legal situation that is going in someone's favor. It could have to do with finances or money. It could, yeah, someone's getting a ruling in their favor. You're getting a ruling in your favor. It has to do with physical or material possessions. But something that I feel like you were not willing to walk away from. It's like the moment that you chose to still be who you are, or to let yourself be who you are, regardless of if this came to you or this happened for you or ruled in your favor or not. It's just like you deciding to be you regardless. You just took a step in the right direction and you end up getting exactly what you wanted. Somebody could feel like it's Christmas or their birthday or something like that just because of the things that are going right, even if it's small things. I went to go get our package from downstairs, and when I walked into the lobby, it was like boxes everywhere. Like we obviously, I live in an apartment building, but everybody doesn't really get their packages all at the same time, and usually they come in and deliver them to the doors individually. So this looked like Christmas, like when they decorate and put all the boxes in front of the tree in the lobby. It was like that. Like even the maintenance guy came in and was like, "What is it? What's going on in here? It's a whole lot of money." And I was like, "I know it looked like Christmas." But yeah, so that's the energy here too, is like, and that could be maybe in someone's home. It just feels that way because of what is going right and because of how things are turning around. Someone's really happy about the changes that they're seeing. They're really happy, or they're feeling like they're getting a really good deal on the things that they've asked for, and they're getting it regardless of them not being what they would consider to be perfect, or I don't know, somebody is so innocent, but they judge themselves very harshly. With the hangman in reverse, somebody has just really good intentions, just good fucking intentions. Someone just has good intentions, literally trying to do the right thing, be their best version of self. That's like what is at the core of someone's heart. A Libra, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo, King of Pentacles, and the Justice card. There is definitely somebody here that typically moves uprightly or justifiably with anybody. They're always going to look at who they're being. They're always going to manage it with the sword. That sword of truth and those scales, that balance. And they're not afraid to put their ego on the line. They're not afraid to take an ego death or ego dive. Like, man, they with the shits for real. And it's showing that, I don't know, I feel like the King of Pentacles is usually always a good character. It's always a good person. Justice, I mean, it don't get better than that. That's honesty, clarity. Things moving the way that it's supposed to. The veil being lifted. Truth being revealed. Is balance. And it's on another level. It equates to equilibrium in your life. There could be things that were out of sync materially and spiritually. This is like harmony, integration on whatever level it is. And someone's intuition could be awakening too, especially with the King of Pentacles. Someone going from not really caring or getting too much into the spiritual side of things to being enlightened and maybe even being in control spiritually, or taking the lead spiritually. Yeah, someone is moving up in rank, spiritual rank, and they're moving up physically too. King of Pentacles, that's something I wanted to see. Reliable, successful. So yeah, this King of Pentacles, something is going right for you, or you're being given some news, clarity, wisdom, and opportunity. You're getting something in your life. Something is opening up or being revealed or coming in for you. And it's not just like you can rely on it, and you can rely on it. It is literally coming. But also it's successful. For some of you, it could even be more successful than you originally thought it would be. as well as the fact that you get security. This is like you can take this to the bank. It's just sure as fuck. The King of Pentacles and the Justice, something is up. Like it's stuck. This is literally stuck. Like you may never have to worry about this again. You may never have to worry about this again. It just is what it is. And it will always be, and you can always count on that. That kind of security. For somebody, this has to do with your financial security, or your like your home, or work. Like you never have to worry about how you're gonna make money. You never have to worry about if you're gonna be able to pay that bill. You don't have to worry about where you're gonna lay your head. Like something is solid, super solid. And I feel like someone knows it, someone feels it. That's what I'm getting to. You may not be there yet, but you can definitely feel it. And with the Three of Wands, just follow that energy, because it's telling you, it's showing you. And that Justice, it's already ruled. It's already in your favor. Just keep that same energy going. This energy that is pushing you forward and getting you out of this stagnancy, out of kind of like burrowing into your feelings instead of healing and releasing. Okay, get in that bed and curl up and get comfy, but make sure you get back up when you can. Get up and do what you can do to make yourself feel good again, because that's where all the real clarity and truth is. But I feel like somebody's already there. I just remember those are things that I needed to hear when I was going through depression very often. So I just wanted to make that known. If this feels like it's not your reading, but you wish it was, it can be. Literally for everybody. It's like you're the one that's turning your lights off. You're the one that's keeping yourself immersed in these feelings. You can get out and things can get better and things can get brighter, and you can see your way out just as soon as you decide to let whatever it is that you're holding on to that's keeping you down go. You just have to let it go. Alright, anything else for this energy before I close out this read? Seven of Pentacles, someone's hard work or perseverance is paying off. Rewards, harvest, results. You've been patient and you're getting rewarded for your effort. Two of Wands, someone's moving forward or traveling. They're getting the opportunity to move on. I feel like somebody, maybe this is a long time coming. They've been working to be at this place where they felt good to go elsewhere to get what it was that they were looking for. This could be one person working one job, not getting the pay that they truly want, but knowing where they could get paid. And now you finally feel free to go and take that job where you actually get paid for what you're doing. Yes, and this is through healing. Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody healed. They healed. They released, they let go. Exactly what I was talking about. So this person could have been going through depression, dark night of the soul energy. Somebody went in there and did that work. They got in that bed and then they got up when they were supposed to. Why did I hear Lazarus come out? Like it was time. Somebody was resting in peace, but okay now, you know, you was about 6 feet under. So somebody is finally coming up from out of this like deep slumber, I feel. But the third eye, whoever this person is, they may sleep, but they sleep with their eye open, with their eyes open. Ain't that creepy when people really do that? But I feel like this is somebody who got either eyes on the back of their head, but it's their third eye. I'm just hearing that. Anyway, it says someone is healing, and this could be the end. It could have to do with a soulmate, and they're closing out a cycle here. And closing it out with optimism on their love life. A lot of people go through the Three of Swords. I'm not going to say a lot of people go through the Three of Swords and give up on love. I'm going to say that mostly that's where people go immediately before they have that ego death where they realize that they truly want love again. But between the Three of Swords to the Ten of Swords, that ego death, it take a while before that truth, that Ace of Wands can come back around. A lot of times it's easier to go back and get your heart from the past situation than it is to enter a new situation without your heart and just hope that something turns around where you get it back. Like, it takes more time. So I feel like somebody could have did like the butterfly effect. They actually may have taken steps that put them back in a space that they really didn't want to be in, but it was a worthy sacrifice, and it sped their healing process up. It sped their healing process up. Maybe because they didn't have a choice. 3 swords to the heart. They had no choice. I also feel that's where the letting go came from, or the separation and feeling good about it, because that's what it was. It's like, you either let this go or this is going to take you in. This might be it for you if you can't let this go. If you can't move on, if you can't see your way through, if you can't forgive and recover to heal, this may be it for you. You may be going in a whole different direction where what you really wanted in your love life is not something you're even going to believe or be in a place to receive it. But I feel like somebody not only got to the place where they're ready to receive it, they believe they can receive it, but it says acceptance. It may already be coming in for you, or it already came in for you. So good for you if so. 4 of Cups. If it hasn't, it will soon. This is offers coming in, and you may be getting offers that you don't even want. Somebody was getting offers even during the time period. This is when you at your lowest. When you're at your lowest, you get love offers. So why would you? Well, you don't. But I was going to say the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody was starting to get impatient or kind of feel like, man, ain't nothing popping. Somebody was losing their optimism, but I don't see why you would do that. It's a Cancer here. Or a Libra, losing their optimism, kind of feeling like Page of Swords, they weren't really seeing what they wanted to see, or the people that were trying to talk to them, they weren't talking about anything, or they weren't, the conversation wasn't right, the energy wasn't right. Maybe they were connecting with people that were kind of like assholes too, so. But this person may have been in a bad space. They were depressed. So they were getting what they were actually feeling. They were attracting people who were in the same energy as them. But I feel like this person gets offers no matter what. But if they would have settled for something that came in when they were on the ground, they would not be able to be open or be in the right energy to get what they may be getting now. Which could be a whole lot better. So somebody definitely turned something around here in regards to their heart space. Has a lot to do with opening up. So this is changing what's being offered to you. You got a Knight of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that you probably want to stay away from. It's somebody who's emotionally volatile. This person may have a real issue with you. They could not know quite what's going on. They feel some type of way. They could feel as if you have been insulting them, or you're insulting, or I don't know. Maybe they're salty or they've been insulting you. I don't know, but you could have been going back and forth or fighting with somebody, or maybe it's just somebody you're not fighting with, but it's probably somebody that wants to fight with you or get under your skin. I would definitely reject that person. I would definitely move on from that. This is probably the person that you forgave. Okay, sometimes in certain situations when somebody is too persistent, it may be to your benefit to forget and not forgive until they give you something to forgive, until they give you a reason to forgive it. But you can certainly forget it. You can certainly say, you know what, I don't like this. I still don't like this. I don't see why I should accept this. I don't see why you're doing this, but I can't make sense of it. It's not in my control. So I'm just going to give it to God. I'm hearing what's his name? Kendrick Lamar, when he be like, and I'm gonna send him up to Pac. Like that type of energy, you know, just, yeah, no. Y'all, everybody hits the sword. Everybody hit the fucking sword. Get the sword. You can come in with them phony ass emotions if you want to. Yeah, that could be somebody getting a lot of love bombing, but this person is seething. It's the Page of Swords twice. They pissed. It's something they can't see here. They're scatterbrained. They're confused. Somebody did this to themselves. This is an emotionally volatile person, and it's like they're losing their fucking mind. They're losing their mind, or they're going crazy trying to affect you. Being insulting, playing mind games. This could be someone who's been gossiping about you, especially with the Page of Swords. They watch you like the fucking news, like obsessed, needing to know what's going on here, but then everything that they see or everything that they feel pisses them the fuck off. And it could be somebody that you rejected. So definitely do not connect to this individual. You have the Page of Swords twice. That's usually like this person carries an attachment, an energy, a demonic attachment. It's because it's negative, it's pessimistic, and it's insulting. It's trying to bully you or fuck with you, and that could taint your energy for whoever you're moving on to or moving on with. Or for some of you, you're already in a new connection, or you're already feeling or talking to somebody else, and that's just what you need. Is meaning that it's not what you need. Is for them to smell this wet mad dog all over you, because that is going to repel the type of person that you actually are asking for, and it looks like you're attracting. Don't let them in. Anything else? I feel like somebody mama for real, like a grown, like I got grown kids with my voice being raspy like this. I kind of hope it stay. I like it. I always had that squeaky voice. I'll take this raspy voice. I like it. It's been like this for a few, maybe not a whole week, but definitely a few days. Two of Cups in reverse. Alright, this is it. This is the last one. What's the Two of Cups? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody's falling out of love here. Or they could be falling in love, but it's to your detriment. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, no, it's not. Why don't we fall in love? I don't know what that's. Oh, so many things I want to say. Okay, that song. Why don't we? I feel like that song is somebody telling somebody off, like giving somebody their truth, but it is like getting their heart back, okay? They're telling somebody off, and it's like a reckoning because they're spitting nothing but cold, hard facts that are full of nothing but unconditional love. It could be like a slap in the face, but there is no pain. There's no pain. In fact, somebody could almost be numb. It's like, I feel like that's what I was going to say. Okay, I don't know what this is. Somebody falling in love, and it don't even seem like the love is really real or something like that, but they're unbothered at the same time. So it's like, I don't feel like this person is falling in love with another person. They could actually be falling out of love with another person and falling in love with themselves simultaneously, while still extending love to that person. Like they have appreciation for them, or they're good, they don't care. So they're not like holding on to aggression towards somebody, even though it was somebody that they had love for. That means that person was in your heart. But I feel like whoever this person is, that heart's so big that it's like nothing for them to take it back. It's like, I'm good on you. I'll take my heart back. So I don't know. This don't seem like it would be right. But as a matter of fact, Ace of Wands, this could be a brand new beginning with the World and the Ace of Wands. Somebody could be feeling ignited, like ready to start over new, ready to start something new with somebody. This could even be someone making a decision that they're finally ready to have sex with somebody new, or somebody period. I don't know if this is somebody, hopefully I don't want nobody that young on my channel if this is your first time, But maybe it's your first time in a long time and you're ready. Ace of Wands in the World. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Any water sign though, Cancer or Pisces as well. Yeah, you're finally just getting your heart back. This is a repeating message. It's like somebody getting their heart back from a past dynamic, but the heart is already healed on their end. They really are just pretty much cutting the strings. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, they're cutting the strings. No anxiety, no worry, no fear. They don't owe nothing. They did their best here. It's nothing more that they could do. They ain't worried about you. Like that type of energy. Thank you. Next. That type of energy. Somebody's really ready for what's next. I'm telling you, this is gonna get hot and steamy. This the Ace of Wands, right? There's the masculine energy, and the feminine is half naked with the World. So I don't know, but somebody is ready. Somebody's going in. All right, you guys, that's my time. In case I didn't see you in this live, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. But until then, this is me and mine blowing you kisses, waving and saying good afternoon, good evening, and good night.